Morning. Bit of a late start out here this morning. Didn't feel the need to rush out this morning. The amount of rain we've had in the last few days. Wow, look at the watercolour. Don't know if you can make it out, but it is chocolate brown. We copped, I don't know how many, 100 mil in like over 5 days. So the estuary was clearing up, coming good, and it got hammered again. It's going to be an interesting day. I thought it's a good day to run you through lure techniques and how to find fish and different techniques with lures. I've got some basic setups today. Just got the usual spinner in case with surface action comes up. Got a vibe there, squid imitation one in the 100 mil. And we've got a little jerk shad thing. They're quite good for flicking in. That's about a match of the hatch of the bait fish in this estuary. So you really want to match up the profile with what they're feeding on. I'm trying to squid because there's quite a few squid around, and just got a circle hook there, octopus for a squid, 7/0 if we get one, and just a squid jig. So yeah, a few different techniques today, and we'll just see what's going on. I don't expect a lot of action with the amount of rain we've copped, but be interesting. All right, let's venture out. Now the first thing I like to do is get a bit of scent on my lure, regardless of the scent. Get it on there. This one's my home remedy, just a bit of tuna oil and mixed with another bait attractant. So what you want to do, we're fishing in about 9 meters of water here. Wow, fish just jumped up there. You want to let it sink right to the bottom. So keep an eye on your line. There we go. When it touches, you'll see that slack go in the line. That's when you know you're down at the bottom. The first technique we're going to run through is the slow lift. Same deal again, so you want to lift that rod to the full extension and then wait for that slack line to come again once it touches back to the bottom, and just keep repeating that stroke. So that's covering, it's just jumping along the bottom, lifting up about 1.5 meters and then sinking back down. And that's what these vibes are good for, getting down to the bottom. A few fish popping up, nothing major, just fish now here and there. There is fish on the sounder, which is why I stopped here. Give you a little look at that. So it's just the odd patches of tailor coming through the look of them, but what follows the tailor is generally bigger predatory fish, so hopefully we get one of them. Alright, the second jig technique we're going to run through, it's a double jig technique. Same deal, let it sink to the bottom, wait for that slack line, do a slight pull and then an extra pull there. So what that does, you want to chuck that in with your single pulls now and then. What that does is act like it's panicking a little bit under there. So the old double pull will sometimes entice a bite. I think it's trying to dart off. And hopefully my GoPro is picking that up properly. Can't believe how much rain we had in those few days. The colour in the water now is gone back to square one. The other technique I'm going to run you through is a slow roll. So what that is, you've got to try and judge the bottom as well as you can. You need to feel the vibration still in your lure, and you just want that slowly swimming in just off the bottom. You can throw a few little jigs in there, here and there. You just want that vibration going. That quite often can work. Keeps it down low. But you really need to judge where your lure is in the water. So again, watching that slack line. Just waiting, there you go. I'm just going to get a slow roll here. Your jig. Let it sink a bit. You can just mix those strokes up together as well. It's all about consistency. Here's that. Turn the camera off mid fish there, but little snapper on the gulp. Getting a few little rat tats on this, so I've changed it up. A smaller profile, that's sort of the bait fish size they're feeding on. Well, it worked. Another one here, little tailor. Yeah, I'm just getting them on a little gulp 4-inch at the moment. He's just about to chew through. They don't last very long, these gulps. Yeah, beautiful little fish. Yeah, the vibe was a bit slow, so I mixed it up with the gulp here, 4-inch. You get a lot of variety on these, as you've seen. I've got the snapper before. They're quite a soft plastic, more sort of bait-like. They're quite good for a bit of variety. I'm using quite a solid hook here, quarter ounce 3/0 hook, just in case we run across a mulloway or something. You do need that solider hook. These are just like flick blades. They got no vibration, no paddle tail, so you have to really flick them to give the movement. It's matching the bait fish what seem to be available at the moment, and obviously working well. Nailed me here on the vibe. Doesn't feel too bad actually. Oh, yeah, nice tailor. I've been missing a bit of action. I just got the squid on the vibe there. Nice tailor. Surprising with the colour of the water, the lure action's actually going okay. What have we got? Snapper, little tailor, big tailor. Actually got a couple of squid. I had a live squid out before. I missed that on the hook up, but the tailor are a bit thick around at the moment, so I'm not going to be wasting the squid out there. A lovely tailor. Let these guys go today. Beautiful tailor, probably about 40 centimetres, a bit over. Yes. Lovely snapper on the vibe there. A bit of variety out here. Good to see. I'll tell you what, the floodwaters, this is the park here. We only had like 5 days of rain, but hundreds of mil over that 5 days, so yeah, got hammered. Absolutely beautiful down here. It's my little secret mullet spot here. As you can see, no matter what the conditions, it's quite windy, very windy actually, about 30 km/h winds, and in here it's just like glass. But the colour in the water, it's amazing. It's just chocolate brown. Copped a lot of rain this year, a lot of weather. Copped a bit of everything this year and last year. It's been a hard couple of years. Anyway, hopefully we can get some nice mullet, garfish, some nice potties for live bait, or even big mullet, garfish, so I can freeze them, use them for slab baits. Here comes a couple of mullet now. Look at this little beauty. One of my subscribers got inspiration from my homemade mullet trap I made out of perspex, and he's going to make a professional model, extremely professional. Little tabs, plastic tabs locking it all in. Anyway, he gave me one out of courtesy for giving him the idea, so we'll give it a crack, put it in the water and see what works. Don't see why not. Looks like a beautiful little setup trap he's made. He's done a good job. So we will just lob that out here. First little victim there. This is the bycatch. When you're mullet fishing, you get a lot of little bream, and sometimes get some good bream too. Shows a healthy system. Getting quite a few little mullet now. Catching them on the rod. They've been a bit shy in the trap at the moment. I find the hardest bit's getting one to go into the trap. Once you get that first one to go in, you tend to find they follow suit, but yeah, it's just hard getting that first one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got some in here. We got plenty in here. Oh no. The door came open there. Unfortunately, I didn't clip it open properly, but that's alright. Clipped it over now. Yeah. We got plenty in there. We got plenty. And look at these little doors. This is way he's designed it, it's really, really good setup. Just clip those little clips, which is what I didn't unclip. Open it up, tip them out. That's it, look at that. Beautiful, look at that. 15 mullet in there, I suppose. Load these babies up. Good to see. That worked well. Little mullet trap. Big fat toadfish there, we don't want him. They really are an ugly species of toad. There you go. Looks like we've got about 18 mullet there, guys. Nice little selection of mullet. Really easy going. And they were I believe he's selling them for 60 bucks each. So, good little mullet trap, professionally made. So it's got the clips and all that on the side. 60 bucks, can save a lot of bait buying, and makes it a lot easier to collect your bait. Especially when you got the potties all just hanging around like this. So yeah, good easy way of doing it. Absolutely killed it. So I'm not sure where we're going to use them, whether I take them down the beach or where I'm going to be using them, but yeah, it was a really good spot down here. Always potty mullet every time I come down here, and quick and easy. About half an hour, got ourselves 20 potty mullet, bag limit. Hopefully we can turn that into a few fish later tonight, if the weather holds off, that's the thing. Alright guys, if you ain't fishing, you're wishing, and I'll see you on the water. Catches.